Hey, everybody, I just saw a deer. It always feels magical. It's always a bit of a Disney princess moment, and got some good photos. Luckily, had my camera all ready, so perfect. Now, this weather is a bit of a stark contrast to what it was in my last video, which was only a few days ago, and it's quite chilly. Now, I think it's 11, and so I busted out the dad birding jacket here, and we are in good spirits. It feels like fall, and honestly, I love it. That's my favorite time of year. And if you disagree, it's okay to have an incorrect opinion. I used to not live too far from here, and I never really appreciated this location, and I haven't been in several years, so I figured I would revisit it. See, you already have birds flying by. And it turns out I was right. This place sucks. Just kidding, obviously. This is very beautiful. Right there is the ocean. And the mountains, the sun shining in just a little bit. It's gorgeous. And now that I have different gear and a different set of skills, a different outlook on life, a new birding sweater, I think it'll be fun seeing what kind of photos we can take today. So let's go. I did fail to mention that I woke up at like 5 a.m. to come here because there's a bridge that way that I have to cross, and when there's no traffic it takes me like 15 minutes to get here, but when there is traffic, when everyone's going to work, it takes me like 45 minutes. Fix it. There's also a bald eagle just sitting on the little sandbar over there, and there's nothing I can do about that. This lens not big enough. I hope they're having a great time. Now, I've been to different locations many times. There is a beach area near my house. I go there probably 2 or 3 times a week, not always to take photos, but often enough where I'm very familiar with the types of animals that I might see and the kinds of scenes that may present themselves. And when I revisit locations that I haven't been to as frequently, my view of them changes. Like, as I mentioned, I haven't been to this location in quite some time. I really don't remember much about it, to be honest, and it's very enjoyable, very pleasant. I've already got some great photos. There's no one else here, which is crazy to me. But my feelings change about these places, not in a dissimilar way to how my feelings about old photos that I've taken have changed as well. If you're anything like me, you love the pain of revisiting your old photos, whether it's from last month or from 10 years ago. And there was a point where I used to look back and think about those photos very poorly. I would cringe at the decisions that I made about aperture, about how I chose to frame a scene. But in reflecting now and seeing where I am, I think that might be the most important thing in photography. More on that later. More on that after the sponsor of this show, that eagle.
Beep-a-deep-a-deep. Beep, beep. Buy a Ford truck.
So, the reason that I think it's so important that you hate yourself, or I mean your old photos, and hate's a strong word, so why I think it's important that you mildly and respectfully dislike your old photos and videos is because, for me, it's a sign that you're growing.
I've been doing this for 10 years and still not a month goes by where I'm not learning something new about photography or videography, finding something to be excited about. Just last month, I changed the sharpness on my videos from -7 to -5. So, a bit of a mover and a shaker. There should always be room for improvement, and the ability to identify what you like and what you don't in a photo or a video, I think is the mark of a good photographer. Very rarely do I have what I consider to be a perfect photo. And even when I do, there are often factors that are out of my control, like atmospheric conditions or a particularly interesting scene unfolding. And I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. The photos that I'm super excited about right now probably won't be the photos that I'm absolutely in love with years from now. Of course, there will be some that really wow me, but most won't. Over time, I've learned how to shrink the gap between my skill and my vision, and that's just practice and kind of banging your head against the wall for years on end. But I think if there's a takeaway here for me, it's to give yourself some permission to look back at your old work without judgment because it helped build who you are as an artist. That's bars, as the kids say. And that's why I wanted to revisit a location that I hadn't been to in a few years today. It just felt different than last time I saw it. I knew how to be better prepared with timing and locations. I knew more about what to expect from the animals that I might encounter. I had better gear, better framing ideas, more patience, lots of things that honestly just came with more experience and just going out and shooting. So have fun with it. Don't be too hard on your past self and go revisit your old work and old locations with fresh eyes. You might find something that you love about your old work, and you might find something new to be found as well. So with all that, until next time, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button. Bye.